Shout out to my man's I believe it's hold on now. I don't want to pronounce no wrong names here. Shout out to Laker Nation. Stay tuned, man. You probably my only subscriber so far. I just started out at this YouTube thing, but I do know my sports. I do know the team that I enjoy, that I like to follow. But here lately, I'm displeased. I am pissed off because, yeah, I was excited when Magic first came aboard. But now that I'm seeing he's basically doing the same thing that Jim Buss and Mitch Kupchak did, no, I'm not excited about that. Because Laker fans keep saying, well, oh, give Magic time, and this is about cap space, and I'm an idiot, and I'm a hater, and I don't know what I'm talking about. See, the thing here is people don't like truth. And in the end of times, you know, these Jews and these Karzites, you know, these so-called fake Jews, which is none but converted Karzites, which is white people over there in the land of Israel. They run everything from every sport that you watch, from every entertainment, from rap, and they're put in place to sell deception and lies, to continue to take you for your money. Since 2012 and 2013, the Lakers have been chasing stars, and it has not panned out for them. And Magic is doing the same thing. But the only difference is what he's thinking with his ego. He's thinking, well, I'm Magic Johnson. Mitch and Jim not here no more. And because I'm Magic and because what I've done in the past, players going to want to come play for me. But, man, that ain't no for sure thing. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Players like LeBron and them, they going to respect Magic because of what he's done, and they're going to give him an interview. But at the end of the day, they're not leaving good situations, man, to come to an unguaranteed situation, man, just for no money. It's not going to happen. Here, let me read this article from ESPN. Where did it go? It says the Lakers announced that they have waived center Tariq Black, which averaged 5.5 points, 5.1 rebounds, in 144 career games over parts of the past 3 seasons. Black was slated to be paid $6.7 million next season if the Lakers kept him. This move clears more cap space for the front office that is focused on trying to acquire 2 maximum salary star free agents in the summer of 2018. Now let me go on further. The Los Angeles Lakers waived Tariq Black before his $6.6 contract would have become guaranteed for the 2017-2018 season. The 25-year-old big man averaged 5.7 points per game and 5.1 rebounds in 67 games with the Lakers last season. It says the Lakers, after waiving Tariq Black, could have up to $17.2 million in cap space once their own free agent cap holes are released. With 12 players under contract, expect Los Angeles to take a conservative approach with this remaining cap space. Exactly. ESPN did a segment last week on if the Lakers was to trade Randall or JC and give up some picks to acquire Paul George for this season, and if they didn't want to wait, but they would still have to move players like a D'Angelo Russell, and even next year you still gonna have other players. You got 12 players under contract, and ESPN already said the Lakers, after everything clears, will only have between 35 and 45 million. Do your research. Again, you just heard what the article said. The plan is to sign 2 max star free agents, superstar free agents. So yes, this is the same plan, and everybody keep talking about, I don't know why everybody is in a rush. Magic is in a rush. He wants a quick fix. He's trying to build a super team. He's going to end up getting rid of Randall next year. So by the time y'all get these superstar players, you won't have a young core anymore because you'll end up giving them up for other pieces or for star pieces. Come on, Laker Nation. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Wake up and use your eyes. Take your emotions out of it. Take your feelings out of it. Magic has did nothing to prove me worthy that he's know what he doing. I don't have to be a GM. I don't have to go to school to know common sense and see with my two eyes what the dude is doing. You don't trade a 21-year-old with star potential and that's your best scorer on the team for a 30-year-old. I'd rather play a player $5.3 million than have to play a player for a 1-year rental $22 million. You only cleared up $16 million for 1 year, not 54. You cleared $16 million for 1 year. Out of that 16, you're going to have to add another 7 and some change with it so that you can pay old boy. So that's going to hurt you. You Laker fans are so delusional thinking that all these star players is all of a sudden going to leave the teams that they with and they competitors. If Paul George have a good season, which makes Oklahoma way better, see, Oklahoma is going to the playoffs this year, whether you like that or not. You can hate on them and say, oh, he ain't going to like playing with Westbrook. But look, Westbrook is an animal. He played with a lot of passion and a lot of heart. And he probably better than any point guard on our team. Not probably, he is. But he doesn't fit the system Luke Walker's running. And he's not going to, Paul George is not about to recruit Westbrook. These dudes is grown men. They think for themselves. They not making decisions upon, oh man, I want to play with you. Come to L.A. Dude gonna look at him stupid. I've been with Oklahoma. Westbrook been with Oklahoma the past 6-7 years. And you think he just gonna jump up and leave where he's competing, doing way better than what the Lakers is doing? Come on, man. Stop it. Use common sense. If you was to bring over Paul George, just hypothetically, if Paul George and all these star players come, what you gonna do with Lonzo Ball? Put him on the bench? I just can't wait to see the look on the fans' faces when Magic Johnson get fired out of the front office when no star players come next year and y'all end up doing the same thing Mitch and them did. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Y'all going to sit around. They not going to make no moves in free agency until they figure out what all the superstar free agents is going to do. During this time, other teams are going to be constantly making moves to fill out their roster and to make their bench better. That way they in a position, they'll sit some money to the smart teams will sit money to the side and say, hey, well, if we get a superstar free agent, we get him. But we're not going to sit here and wait around. And that's what Magic and them do. Same thing Mitch did. Sit and wait around. When these dudes make the decision to go back to the teams that they was already with for more money, Magic going to look stupid. He going to end up having to sign low-tier players just to fill out a roster. You're not competing this year. There's no reward in tanking this year. No reward in tanking. You get no picks. No teams is going to be dumb enough to try to let you trade some players for a high pick. If you're thinking that's not working. Nobody's giving you no first or second round pick for no Randall. Because he's a one-dimensional player. Indiana said that they wasn't interested in JC or Randall because they didn't see them as top-tier players. They're role players. Randall is not going to be no good than what he is now. JC's ceiling, he's not going to get no more good than what he is. And you got delusional ass Magic Johnson coming to the organization talking about, oh, Ingram is untouchable. How? A dude who averaged 9 points, who had a horrible first half to the season, and because he had a few flashes of some dunks and a couple of jump shots, all of a sudden he's untouchable? Come on, man. The dude ain't even proved nothing yet. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Who you got coming off the bench besides Larry Nance Jr. and Nwaba and these drafted rookies that y'all got? And all they keep talking about on Twitter now is, oh, the Lakers in Summer League. Don't nobody give a damn about no Summer League, man. Summer League is like the All-Star game. They don't play no defense. It's a bunch of running and gunning, high screen pick and roll, and chunking up shots. And Summer League don't really show you nothing, because once you get to the regular season, you're going to be playing against grown-ass men who's strong. Not people in your same competition that come from college just like you did. The dudes in the D-League is basically dudes who wasn't good enough to make it to the NBA, so they still on the college level pretty much. But I don't know what I'm talking about, though. I'm just hating and trolling, though. It's funny that I think I know what Ward and what Magic Johnson know. It's funny, Magic Johnson ain't never been in the position that he been in, so how y'all figure that he got so much experience? What you gonna lean on? Oh, he was a 5-time champion. Look, niggas ain't playing half-court 80s basketball no more. Golden State has a new version of Showtime. It's fast breaks and transition, dunks, layups, high screen pick and roll, and three-pointers. And if you listen to Magic interviews, all he keep referring to is, oh, well, I see Ingram as a James Worthy. You know how he used to come down that lane and boom. You don't even hear about what Walton, what he thinks. He's supposed to be the coach. And from the common sense of what it tell me, Magic already has his own agenda of building a new version of the Showtime with these young guns, and it's not gonna work, because he's trying to get players upon how he used to play back in the day, and that time is gone now. He's delusional and he's thinking with his ego. Y'all should have got somebody with some experience who actually really know what they doing. Pelinka ain't never been a GM. He was an agent. Being an agent and being a GM is totally two different things. Yes, he may know the CBA and numbers real good and how contracts work and all of that stuff, and he may know how to manipulate and get teams to accept players. But being a GM is a total different thing. You have to go out and scout players. You have to do a whole bunch of other stuff besides just numbers. And every move that Magic has made is Hollywood based. Don't nobody got no experience in the front office, and Jeannie damn sure don't got no. All she know how to do is write up checks. She don't know nothing about basketball or talent. That should show you incompetence right there. Now I understand why her brother and Jim didn't want her in charge. These was the same fans who wanted to gut 3 players for the young core to go get a DeMarcus Cousins, who would not have fit. He's got issues upstairs, mental issues. When shit ain't going his way, the boy is crying, fighting teammates in the locker room, getting texts and causing a disturbance. But here's Magic talking about he don't want no drama and no baggage here. You was getting ready to sign Rondo, and he got more baggage than an airplane cargo holding luggage. Like, comment, and subscribe, Laker Nation. You young folks, you youngsters, man, don't come at me trying to talk about no moves and about the Lakers is in a good position and Magic got them right where they want them. No, he don't. You got a team that ain't nowhere near competing for the next 4, 5, 6 seasons. And when it don't pan out, you same folks that was calling me haters, you won't admit that I was right. But it'll be all good. But just wait and see. Y'all trying to sign George Hill, Rondo, Macklemore. It's funny that all these meetings y'all have, all of a sudden Twitter is quiet now. All they keep talking about is the Lakers Summer League. What happened to signing George Hill? What happened to Macklemore? What happened to the meeting that happened with Deion Waiters? Because these dudes is not finna take no couple of million for no 1 year to come play for you. I'm out, man. Jaysmitty Sports Talk.